We can appreciate your challenge. DOT reportable incidents and large motor carrier accidents create both public relations nightmares and financial burdens. Sadly, prohibitive insurance premiums that have resulted from large jury awards, or the awards themselves, are driving some truckers out of business altogether. According to the American Trucking Research Institute, the size of judgments for truck-involved accidents have skyrocketed, both in number and size of awards, since 2017. What once were considered so-called nuclear awards, those over $10 million, are just today's starting spot. And with a legal community that is absolutely fixated on every accident as a potential payday, the threat of costly litigation and massive awards to plaintiffs is today's business reality. As part of your efforts to reduce the risk of on-the-road accidents, you're diligent about vehicle maintenance, training, and managing driver duty hours. It's what you can do to reduce those risks. What we can do is keep drugs out of your cabs and protect you from the certainty of paying out big bucks for accidents involving substances. The certainty of nuclear awards to plaintiffs is why many trucking firms are extending their required DOT drug testing to include a psychomedics drug screen. They're minimizing the risk that they hire a substance user. How? Psychomedics detects a pattern of use over 90 days when a urine test only sees 2 or 3. Habitual users can't hide behind all the tricks used to get around a urine test. And as you probably know, drug users know them all. Staying clean a few days, substituting a sample, or chemical doctoring are all ways to trick a urine test. And they all work. In 112,000 tests where urine and psychomedics drug screens were run side by side, one large trucking firm found that our test identified 4,900 substance users who evaded the urine test. They weren't hired by that company, but they're probably driving for someone. They could be driving for you. Psychomedics creates drug-free fleets, safe fleets. The proof is in the numbers. Trucking companies that test with Psychomedics see dramatic reductions in both DOT random and post-accident tests. We can all agree on one thing. The time to identify a drug user is before they get into your cab, not during a post-accident screen. We've identified well over 40,000 drug users for trucking companies who lower their risk of litigation by driving to a drug-free cab. We can do the same for you. The math is actually pretty simple. Spend a few bucks on a psychomedics drug test, or spend tens of millions because you didn't.